because He cares.
Laudetur Jesus Christus, praise be Jesus Christ. It is the 25th Sunday in Ordinary Time. Welcome to the Sunday Live broadcast of the Angelus to be recited by Pope Francis here in the Vatican. The Holy Father will soon lead us in praying the Angelus every Sunday and on special days at noon, Rome time. Pope Francis leads the Angelus usually from his window, from the study of his window overlooking St. Peter's Square. At the conclusion of the Angelus, Pope Francis will give his apostolic blessing, which extends to you, your loved ones, wherever you are, at home, school, church, work, or even in your car. If you happen to be in Rome on a Sunday, all you need to do is arrive at the square, bearing in mind, of course, that you will need a bit of time to clear the security controls. There are no tickets required for the Angelus. My name is Father Paul Samasumo, and I will do my best to bring you the live commentary and translation of the Holy Father's Angelus message in English. On behalf of Vatican Media, I'd like to welcome all of you joining us for this live broadcast on television or on radio, wherever you are in the world. Welcome. A very special welcome to our television viewers and radio listeners of Catholic TV, Catholic Faith Network, EWTN TV, Shalom TV India, Shalom World TV, Salt and Light TV, Atma Darshan TV, Luminous Radio, Radio Maria, Papua New Guinea. We also welcome those of you joining us through our Vatican Media channels and through our social media channels, Facebook, YouTube, and so on. You will find more detailed information about the Angelus of today on our website, vaticannews.va. Of course, as you are already aware, you are probably aware, Pope Francis on Wednesday returned from his apostolic visit. He was in Hungary and Slovakia. The Holy Father was in Budapest for about 7 hours last Sunday. He was there specifically to close the International Eucharistic Congress that had been going on from the 5th of September to the 12th of September. While in Hungary, the Pope met the country's president and prime minister. Then he also met the country's bishops and finally representatives of several Christian churches, together with representatives of Hungary's Jewish communities. The Holy Father then concluded his visit to Hungary with a celebration of the Holy Mass at Budapest Heroes Square, and in so doing closed the 52nd International Eucharistic Congress. The Holy Father then boarded the papal plane and flew to Bratislava, the capital of Slovakia. In Slovakia, he met representatives of the Ecumenical Council of Churches. The Pope had a very powerful encounter with Slovakia's young people in the city of Košice, where he told young people, "We do not go to confession to be punished and humiliated, but as children who run towards the Father's loving arms." On the last day in Slovakia, Wednesday, Pope Francis visited Szczecin, the National Marian Shrine. And there the Holy Father now at the window of his study greeting pilgrims with a large crowd today in the square. Dear brothers and sisters, buongiorno. The Gospel of today's liturgy narrates that on the way toward to Jerusalem, Jesus' disciples were discussing with one another who was the greatest. So Jesus said a few harsh words to them that are still valid today. If anyone would be first, he must be last of all and servant of all. If you want to be the first, you must be at the tail and serve everyone. Through this shocking phrase, the Lord inaugurates a reversal. He overturns the criteria about what truly matters. The value of a person does not depend anymore on the role they have, the work they do, the money they have in the bank. No. No, does not depend on that. Greatness and success in God's eyes are measured differently. They are measured by service. Not what someone has, but on what someone gives. Do you want to be the first? Serve. This is the way. Today, the word service appears to be a bit hackneyed, worn out by use, but it has a precise and concrete meaning in the gospel. To serve is not an expression of courtesy. It means to act like Jesus, who, summing up his life in a few words, said he had come not to be served, but to serve. Jesus said that. Therefore, if we want to follow Jesus, we must follow the path he himself traced out, the path of service. Our fidelity to the Lord depends on our willingness to serve. This often costs. It often costs us. It tastes like the cross. But as our care and availability towards others grows, we become freer inside, more like Jesus. The more we serve, the more we are aware of God's presence. Above all, when we serve those who cannot give anything in return, the poor, embracing their difficulties and needs with tender compassion, we in turn discover God's love and embrace. Precisely to illustrate this, after having spoken of the primacy of service, Jesus does something. The symbols of Jesus are stronger than his words. What did he do? He takes a child and puts him in the midst of the disciples, at the center, in the most important place. In the gospel, the child does not symbolize innocence so much as littleness. For the little ones, like children, depend on others, on adults. They need to receive. Jesus embraces those children and says that those who welcome the little one welcomes him as well. The ones who are to be served, above all, those in need of receiving, who cannot give anything in return, to serve those who have need to receive and will not give back, in welcoming those on the margins, the neglected, we welcome Jesus because he is there. In the little one, in the poor person, we serve and we receive God's tender embrace. Dear brothers and sisters, challenged by the gospel, let us ask ourselves, am I, who follow Jesus, interested in the one who is neglected? Or am I rather like the disciples that day, seeking only personal gratification? Do I understand life in terms of competing to make room for myself at the expense of others? Or do I believe that being first means serving. And concretely, do I dedicate time to the little one, to a person who has no means to pay me back? Am I concerned about someone who cannot give me anything in return, or only with my relatives and friends? These are not things that are easy. May the Virgin Mary, the humble servant of the Lord, help us understand that to serve does not belittle us, but helps us grow. And there is more joy in giving than in receiving. And now the Angelus.
Ave Maria, gratia plena, Dominus tecum, benedicta tui mulieribus et benedictus fructus ventris tui, Iesus.
Sancta Maria, Mater Dei, ora pro nobis peccatoribus, nunc et in hora mortis nostre. Amen.
Ecce ancilla Domini.
Fiat mi secundum verbum tuum.
Ave Maria, gratia plena, Dominus tecum, benedicta tui mulieribus et fructus ventris tui, Iesus.
Sancta Maria, Mater Dei, ora pro nobis peccatoribus, nunc et in hora mortis nostre. Amen.
Et verbum caro factum est.
Et habitavit in nobis.
Ave Maria, gratia plena, Dominus tecum, benedicta tui mulieribus et benedictus fructus ventris tui, Iesus.
Sancta Maria, Mater Dei, ora pro nobis peccatoribus, nunc et in hora mortis nostre. Amen.
Ora pro nobis, Santa Dei Genitrix.
Ut digni efficiamur promissionibus Christi.
Grazie a Tu, anque sumus Domine, mentibus nostris infunde, ut angelo nunziante, Christi Filii Tui, incarnazione coniovium, per passionem eius et crucem, a resurrectionis gloriam perducamur, per Christum Dominum nostrum.
Amen.
Gloria Patri et Filio et Spiritui Sancto.
Sicut erat in principio et nunc et semper et in saecula saeculorum. Amen.
Gloria Patri et Filio et Spiritui Sancto.
Sicut erat in principio et nunc et semper et in saecula saeculorum. Amen.
Gloria Patri et Filio et Spiritui Sancto.
Sicut erat in principio et nunc et semper et in saecula saeculorum. Amen.
Pro fidelibus defuntis, requiem aeternam dona eis Domine.
Et lux perpetua luceat eis.
Requiescant in pace.
Amen.
Sit nomen Domini benedictum.
Ex hoc nunc et usque in saeculum.
Aiutorium nostrum in nomine Domini.
Qui fecit caelum et terram.
Benedicat vos, omnipotens Deus, Pater, et Filius, et Spiritus Sanctus. Amen.
Amen.
Holy Father's blessing after reciting the Angelus, the angel of the Lord declared unto Mary. Dear brothers and sisters, today I'm near with the victims of flooding in Mexico, especially those who are sick and those who had beloved ones who died. I want to assure them, I want also to assure those who are being kept, who are in captivity in different countries, that I am with them in my prayers, and the cases are diverse. I pray that hopefully as soon as possible these people will return to their countries. Greeting all the pilgrims from various countries, from Poland, Honduras, families, associations, and all those, especially those who just received the sacrament of confirmation.
Frate Cappuccino, di cui ricorre il centenario della nascita.
Caption there.
Il mio pensiero
My thoughts,
va a quanti sono radunati al santuario di La Salette.
Those who are in France at the shrine of La Salette, the Our Lady of the La Salette,
della Madonna che si mostrò in lacrime a due ragazzi.
and speaking about Our Lady who appeared at the shrine of La Salette in France. and about Our Lady who appeared there, and Our Lady interceding for us to the mercy of our Lord. And I wish everyone a lovely Sunday. Please do not forget to pray for me. Enjoy your lunch and arrivederci. Viva Papa. Well done, young people from the Immaculate Conception. And that brings us to the end of the Angelus on this, the 25th Sunday in Ordinary Time. My name is Father Paul Samasumo, and on behalf of Vatican Media, thank you for joining Pope Francis in praying the Angelus. Allow me, before I go, to acknowledge our viewers and listeners of Catholic TV, Catholic Faith Network, EWTN TV, Shalom TV, India, Shalom World TV, Salt and Light TV, Atmadashan TV, Luminous Radio, and Radio Maria, Papua New Guinea. Remember, on our website, vaticannews.va, you will find more detailed information about the Angelus of today and some of the appeals that the Holy Father just made at the end of the Angelus about Mexico and those who are in captivity, and Our Lady's appearing in La Salée, the commemoration going there at the shrine of La Salée in France. Do enjoy the rest of your day. Laudetur Jesus Christus. Praise be Jesus Christ.